piled full of her things, and we hope to get her settled into this room presently. And downstairs there's been one or two changes as well. First of all, in the shower room, we decided on Bloomsbury as the pattern. And we're lining the windows and doors in this nice rose pink Bloomsbury colour with furniture to go with it. And we've managed to get matching blinds and other items to go with it. Outside and across the hallway, and the lounge has now been cleared out, and we're starting to fit the curtains. We have curtain poles and the new curtains fitted there, and we've got nice matching curtains for all the windows. Across in the dining room, we've gone for this marvellous rich red carpet. And the matching curtains that go with it. Downstairs, the utility room has been plastered, boiler installed, which is now heating the western part of the house, and washing machine in place. All of the pipes installed in this area, but the central heating control system is yet to be completed. At the rear and in the hall, we have this new wing wall, and pipes are being excavated into the ground. But I'm very concerned about the depth of these pipes, which seem very shallow and could lead to subsidence of the floor. The boiler from our old house is now installed here, but it won't be connected up until Monday, and it's only after that date we shall have heating. More plastering here, and new rules are starting to come into practice for the furnished areas of the building. Sunday the 15th of December, and this door has now moved from the kitchen on to the rear of the building. We've done a bit of concreting the back, but the main news is the transformation of the Link building by its plastering and flooring. One boiler is now installed, and the other boiler is fully installed as well at the back, together with a water softener. And a very complicated control system has been installed for the heating. 2 relays and 2 timers One for the downstairs, both control on hot water and the radiators, and also a separate zone with a separate control for upstairs as well. And these motorised valves for connecting them all up in case of a frost alarm, with a frost thermostat being separately provided. At the back we now have this stable door, which has its own security bolt and opens to give ventilation to the utility room and a view of the river. And the floor has now been prepared by the carpet company. We're coming first thing tomorrow to sand it down, and then we'll have our new vinyl in position. Then the carpenter will return to put on two doors, both a door for the utility room and a door for the kitchen. And connecting the kitchen via the hall to the playroom is a step covered with the bull nosing, and the playroom is now cleared and surfaced, ready for sanding and then vinyl. Being without the breakfast room, we're now of course using the dining room to eat in. We put our curtains up. And now the hall is wallpapered. We also wallpapered up the stairs and the landing, and now going down the corridor. A nice Regency stripe wallpaper. In the bathroom, patterning is complete. There's now all the tiles in place. And it remains for the shower curtain to be put up. The crystal Bloomsbury is the order of the day. The crystal Bloomsbury, it is again upstairs in the bathroom, this time blue rather than pink. And the new sanitary fittings are starting to go in. First of all, the white cast iron bath, and then when the tiling is finished, we shall also have a nice new white sink and toilet. Landing area, which is also beautifully wallpapered. And in the guest room, we've now set ourselves up. Put the curtains up. We now have wardrobes again for the first time in a long while. And back in the link room, all now fully plastered, secured against the elements. Lights installed outside for the balconies, and curtain rails bent for the eventual curtains. Much of the landings and corridors are now papered, and we've installed little Della in the baby's room. The bed, the cot she sleeps in, and all her various life support systems go to make the average baby happy. Nice new curtains for this light apple white walls and light green carpets. And in the other wing of the building, in the dining room, the room has now been cleared and floorboards fully screwed down, ready for Dinah to take it over. Because I shall then be transferring my office into the baby's room, which is now empty at the end, and then this carpet will be fitted there. There's quite a clutter in this, which is the eventual baby's room, but I have to come out of here for them to strip and mate up certain of the wallpaper and paint the ceiling and all of the woodwork. Still keeping the builders out of the rest of the house. Now the baby's room, the old baby's room is clear, which I should be using as a temporary office. And the floors creak badly in this part of the house because they've yet to have the magic treatment. And here are the remains of our old bedroom and presents ready for Christmas. But downstairs in the kitchen, the floor's clear and we're all ready for vinyl to be laid. Sunday, the 22nd of December, and the last Sunday before Christmas. In the pouring rain of this winter's day, Daniel and his friend Stephen taking it in turns to bail out his boat on the plot. And the Hayling view progresses. They've now got the positions of the balconies marked with lights. And yesterday, the tile contractors were here sealing in the balcony, which was very important because it was dripping in. This one was dripping in down to the utility room. And I've been busy as well, laying some pieces of carpet to the hallway in the upper link building. The wallpapering, of course, is complete, together with all the glossing. And these are the carpets that came from the dining rooms of both houses before the alterations. Rather nutty job, I thought, there, carpeting that step. But I'm sure the professionals will do a better job in the new year with the new carpets that we're expecting. The rear view, and more lights, and a slight problem on that balcony because the water seems to be collecting there. We'll have to get them to alter those levels when they're tiled. And the carpeting continues all the way through. And the ironing room's got its curtains. which are a very nice combination of green and pink and cream. There's the view and the balcony and the lights out the back door. Going on through the corridors, you'll see the progress that's been made with the bathrooms. And here we have completed bathroom upstairs with the new white furniture and the crystal Bloomsbury blue patterning. Milk glistening. New white bath with a nice panelled side, and of course the hallmark of our design for these bathrooms, the tile surround to the door. We'll have a look at the downstairs one as well. I've now laid the carpets down the stairs again after the efforts of the decorators. I've now completed the banister rails. And crystal Bloomsbury pink bathroom, or shower room with the blinds of course, and the panels in the walls, the new shower fittings and the matching curtains, so that all of the various fixings and features match. In the playroom, which is now in great use. Hello Debbie. Let's have a look.
That's bedtime there, and that's good luck there.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? You've been singing some nice Christmas carols, haven't you?
Yes.
You like Christmas carols. I'm having a look at your playroom. Got all these shelves up now, on both sides, and got those nice curtains with rainbows on them. Moved the Chinese toy chest in, and her new desk. And Debbie and Della have been playing in here. It's really lovely, isn't it?
Yes.
Where is Della now?
In bed.
Oh. Also got our curtains in the kitchen. Diana beavering away at the Sunday lunch. Hello.
Hello, dear.
And nice new curtains. And of course, the vinyl is laid to the floors now, giving one complete area through to the playroom as well. A great impression of space. Our coat hooks up. We now have doors, of course, both to the kitchen and to the utility room. Outside, the gardener's been continuing the process of clearing some of those larger trees and opening out the gardens, whilst leaving this hedge in between to provide a bit of shelter during the summer. So most of the work is now done. We just have the balconies and the tiling, one or two smaller jobs this side of the house. And in the new year, work starts in earnest on the last quarter of the house, where there are a number of quite extensive alterations to do. Della? Oh, thank you. You're all comfy in here? With your new chair?
Right, lovely. Ellie?
Well, it's Sunday the 2nd of February now, and our first pictures of the house and the Hayling view since the Christmas interval. It's been looking at our playroom through that door and the way that Della has grown. But most of the work that I've been doing has been centred around the installation of this burglar alarm system. And if we go upstairs, we'll see some of the circuits. It's connected to all parts of the house are a remarkable number of wires. Flasher unit that flashes the outside lights when the alarm's gone off, and all types of connections. Here's one of the nerve centres of the alarms, all the various junction boxes, all wired with anti-tamper switches. So the alarm system is largely complete. Elsewhere, builders have subcontracted the balconies, and we now have the balconies in place, primed, the ironwork, and also all the balconies have been tiled as well, both at the back and of course at the front. And just recently we've been having our garden excavated for the swimming pool. And here is the somewhat horrific scene of all the mud and debris that's coming up. But a small excavator actually doing the digging and put up a truck that carries it away. But of course the weather's been very cold, very wet, and very muddy, and to our horror they're making quite a mess on the nearby grass verge. We did take the precaution of writing to all of our neighbours to explain that we would restore it fully, but for all that the council came to visit us and weren't entirely happy with the idea. The only means of getting the earth from the back garden onto the riverside lands, which we're going to landscape, of course, in exactly the same area as we've done elsewhere. So quite a heap of spoil is being generated, and of course mixed with air, as it's not compressed once it's dug out. It does amount to quite a mess and quite a pile. But we'll soon have that looking fine. Plenty of changes inside. Plenty of changes up here in our original bedroom. The room was cleared. The old door was blocked up. New power points installed. Skirting board put in place. And surprise, surprise, the wall has disappeared. And the room opened right up to the back to make a rather large room. A door was constructed in the wall of the old bathroom and its previous door to the hall area. It's been bricked up and plastered, and the wing wall removed, so that we end up with a large ensuite bathroom to an equally large room. It's nice views out the back, and equally with proper windows that we can ventilate it, get more light and air in the summer. And the bathroom has been stripped out, and already you can see it's forming the pattern of our Bloomsbury pink tiling. And a bath was removed, and we're having a shower, bidet, wash basin, toilet, and that will be all. We're just sufficing with one bathroom in the other side of the house at the top. That's where the shower's going to go. So most of this building work here is finished, and it's now being kitted out, as it were. And out here in the hallway, apart from that door, past door to the bathroom being bricked up, the staircase has been moved round, which is rather a dramatic sight. So we've now got this little blind hallway, which will have our window seat in at the top. Telephone's been installed, and now the stairs goes down from this side to where the front door used to be, and no front door. The door's been bricked up and a window put in its place. Large window, and gives us with more views of the river, as well as being very light and airy. Unfortunately, now that the stairs are in place, you can see that this door has to be moved. We moved across here by demolishing some of this brick pier, and of course that means a little bit of disruption to the kitchen. And now that the stairs have been moved, we have plenty of room underneath for storage. Room cupboard, and through here, where the door was to the previous bathroom, it's been moved. We now have a changing room area, and lo and behold, that window has been removed and replaced with a door. Now this door has been constructed so that it first of all provides an outside toilet for the gardener and ourselves when we're working outside, but of course its main purpose is to be accessible to the pool, which will obviously help with hygiene and caring for all these children that we think are going to come. So you can see that right outside the doorway is going to be the large oval shaped swimming pool, and couldn't be much more accessible than that. And here the excavation's taking place. Quite a large depth of soil, which is very useful for the riverside land. Then layers of gravel, which is nice for the shallower parts of the swimming pool to be seated on. It's rather handy that it's there already. But they've now found, indeed, as they start to excavate down to the diving levels and the deeper levels, the other end of the pool, levels of galt clay. And with the rain falling, it's obviously going to be a little bit difficult digging it out and trying to keep that verge on the far side as clean and as clear as possible. But that's most of the developments at the beginning of February, and we're hoping that this excavation for the pool will be finished within a few days. Thursday the 6th of March 1986, the pool has been excavated lined with 2-inch limestone. There's been assembled a wire mesh of reinforcing steel bars, and now the concrete mix has arrived and the concrete is being put into position.